Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. I wanted to do a quick compilation of some news, more on the Xi'An Nox 3.0 release schedule stuff with the Evocati, and various info about Star Citizen from the devs for 3.0 and beyond. There's no Evocati release this week, it's been confirmed, at least it appears. The release window is still between the 21st of June and the 5th of July, so it's still not technically delayed. We should find out more on Friday when they update the schedule report, but I still expect an Evocati release by the 5th of July. But we'll have to wait and see. Nox teasers, more Nox teasers. Again, on Friday, the 23rd of June, the Xi'An Nox is going on concept sale for $35 to $40, excluding taxes, based on whether you grab it with a war bond or using store credit. There are some more concept teasers of the ship too, and it looks quite far in its development phase. And it was suggested and strongly hinted during the Happy Hour Museum last week that it would make it into 3.0, or at least they're trying to get it into 3.0, which would be great, and it would be the fastest ever ship to go from concept, which has clearly been worked on for a while, to actually in-game. It appears to be a one-seater bike, probably for racing and transport, and has no visible weapons, though it could be hiding some sneakies. It joins the Dragonfly as a sleek and nimble bike built for high speeds. It will feature in ATV's ship shape, and we know there's going to be lots more stuff about it on Friday as well. Some more info on cargo coming in 3.0. Commodity containers will be of a single size in 3.0. In the future, they're going to be a diverse range and sizes based on the commodity type, but this will eventually also conform to the planned SCU sizes, standard cargo units. There will be lots of other lootables and different types of crates to find and carry and bring back to your ship, and you'll be able to store ships in your cargo bay as well, but that will take up the slots for those single-sized commodity cargo containers. Also, there will be a more limited amount of commodities in 3.0 available, but eventually they want a massive amount of cargo and commodities. The design team are basically still fleshing those commodities out and what minerals and that sort of stuff that we're going to be able to see in the game, and we're going to start to see a few of them in 3.0, and then they're going to be getting more and more in as we see trading and mining into the game. A general guide for the lore kind of concept that is, if a mineral exists in reality that someone could conceivably be hauling, it will be traded in Star Citizen. Sound in space, so they plan a mode to toggle on realistic space sounds eventually. So if people are like, well, there's no sound in space, or it shouldn't sound like that, they are going to have that functionality, or at least that's the plan. It's not a high priority for them though. Personally, I would prefer to hear sounds, even though it's not as realistic, because I'm in it for gameplay and for fun, and I suppose that's why you have a toggle option, so that you can choose. Quantum fuel will be a resource in Star Citizen, used to trade and sell, but also to quantum around systems, so you're going to actually make use of it. The lore and mechanics of quantum fuel are still being worked on. The composition ties directly into gas collection, refining, and commodities trading, which is still being developed on the gameplay side of things as well at the moment. But they are going to remain flexible on how they evolve the systems of quantum fuel, for its processing, for its gathering, refining, and just general use of quantum fuel. Sean Noonan, level designer, is leaving Foundry 42 after 2 years. I love Sean, and he's been responsible for some great work on Star Marine levels, with various balance changes as well to them, and more recently we're going to see some of his work in 3.0 with some big changes to those maps. But in his blog, he also talks about his work on the vertical slice, describing it as yet unseen, and he's done various FPS scenarios for Squadron 42 as well. Obviously a lot of that can't be talked about yet. I'm hoping that this might mean that we see the vertical slice maybe for Gamescom or for CitizenCon this year. It doesn't sound like it was scrapped at all, but good luck to you, Sean, in whatever you do in the future. We can look forward to seeing his work in Squadron 42 Episode 1, and with the Star Marine balance changes hopefully in the near future. The Town Hall, so there's going to be a Town Hall on the 27th of June at 7 PM UTC on the Star Citizen Twitch page, focusing on characters. Subscribers can submit questions, but anyone can watch it. So check that out on the 27th, 7 PM UTC. There's a couple of tournament-y things coming up as well that people can get involved with. There are, in fact, two. Star Citizen Competitive Combat Club, or Star Force C, are hosting a 5v5 Star Marine tournament this Saturday from 5 PM UTC, live on their Twitch channel, which is Star Citizen CCC. There are 8 teams in a double elimination tournament format, and it has some of the best Star Marine players from all over the world. I'm very much interested to see how like the competitive scene plays out with this, so it is worth a watch if you're interested in seeing some good Star Marine gameplay. There is also the Crux Cup, which is a racing competition. Sign-ups are open for that. It's a yearly racing competition with a range of races for all skills. Finals will be held on the 19th of August and streamed at twitch.tv/Crux Cup. If you're interested in volunteering for CitizenCon, I'll put a link in that down below as well. CIG's Cameron is looking for people with an availability time on the 26th or 28th or 27th, in between those times, in fact, of October. This year, CitizenCon will be at the Capitol Theatre in Frankfurt on the 27th of August. Tickets are on sale on the 1st of July and 2nd, but they will sell out very, very quickly, so just be aware of that if you are considering going. Every month we give away a ship. For June it's a Freelancer or DUR, a big ship, donated by the Epic Stormfire 962. All you need to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and comment on any of my Star Citizen content during the month. We also have a second channel as well if you want to check that out, where I put my Star Citizen VODs and also other VODs. Anything I stream I put on there, and anything that doesn't really fit into the main channel. So check that out. I'll link it in the description below as well. Any questions about Star Citizen Alpha 3.0? Anything, really? The Nox? Questions for me? Star Citizen? You know. A special thank you to all my Patreons that helped to create this amount of content that I do. If you're interested in becoming one of them, you can find the link to my Patreon below, as well as everything else we've talked about. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really does help me, and I will see you in the verse.